Let's get 3 points versus Charlton then. It's a hot one. Let's see if we can get all 3 points. Hi guys, and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people face, and subscribing lets me know you like the content. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. Talking Wednesday podcast is out every Tuesday at 5 PM. It's on all podcast platforms of choice. It's on the Dirty Box channel if you want to watch it. So, Sheffield Wednesday coming against the Charlton team, who's had an okay start. It's not been too bad. Ben Gardner's been doing a good job for them. They're going to be happy with their team lineup. It's unchanged. Something that they've not had in a while. They like having that consistency. But they look good so far. They do look good. They nicked a point versus... nicked all 3 points, sorry. Versus Derby, and yeah, we'll have to see how we get on today. So the team sheet today is Stockdale, Hunt, Awickway, Hennigan, Palmer, Johnson, Volks, Deli-Basharu, Bannon, Patterson, Windass. Subs are Dawson, James, Iorfa, Byers, Backinson, Gregory, and So. The starting lineup for Charlton is Walcott, Clare, Inns, O'Connell, Sessignon, Dobson, Morgan, Fraser, Blackett, Tyler, Dotley, Captain Kurt. Captain Kurt, McGilvey, Larvey, Caldham, McGindle, Payne, Josiahams, and Ledburn. A lot of people asking why Byers hasn't got a start. I kind of do agree. It would have been nice to have him get a start a little bit. But Volks, you're going to give Volks that little bit of a chance to get into the system, see what happens. I like the lineup with the back of Awickway and Hennigan. Look like our strongest pair at the minute. Patterson and Windass, a lot of people are not happy that Patterson's playing, but he did well during the game versus Sunderland. And Gregory, you just don't want to rush him back too quickly. We just want to make sure he's okay and make sure everything's fine. But you can still tell on there we're still missing a lot of attacking play, which may get done next week. Next week's a very busy week as well. It's a 2-game week, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, so hopefully we can get all 3 points. It'll be nice to keep the run going. We are 11 unbeaten at home as well, so let's see what happens. I think that's since like February time. Well, does it count because we lost to Sunderland in regular season? Then we are 11 unbeaten, but playoff semi-final we lost. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Let's see what happens, and hopefully we can get all 3 points. Well, they need an absolute bollocking at half-time. That was awful. Sat so deep. Kept on giving the ball away. Ben Hennigan, good at clearing the ball away. Good at heading it away. He can't play it out with his feet, Darren. He cannot do that. He's not very good at it. We were just so bad. We gave him so much of the ball, so much time. Sat deep. Look. There's nothing up top. There's no service to him. There's no one there to hold it. We are missing a striker massively. An actual striker. Windass has said he's not a striker. Patterson's not really a striker. He can play. We want an out-and-out goal scorer. The one on the bench who we're not risking because of the tightness in the game versus Sunderland. Midfield, non-existent. Make a change at half-time. Take Volks off. Bring Byers on. Change it up because it's not working. Volks have been okay in spells. Man of the first half so far been Palmer. Palmer's looked solid. Cleared it off the line. Got back in defence as well to help shrug it off. But we just keep giving them the ball. If you're going to keep giving them the ball, they're going to keep putting on pressure. The corners we've had, Jesus, don't get me started on them. They were horrible. Absolute poor decisions. On one of the breakaways they had, we were all the way up the other end of the pitch attacking, and they were gone. What is going on? Darren Moore is absolutely fuming on the touchline when we've had drink breaks. He's having a go. But at the same time, 3-5-2, it's not working at times. It's a formation I don't like. I don't like it. Sometimes it works really well, but at the moment, it's not at all. Stockdale pulled off some good saves. Their keeper's not really had anything. With that good bit where it's good into plays and it's good build-up, but then no one wants to take the shot on. And if we are going for shot, we're going for the world goal of the month screamer from outside the box, and no one wants to really put the foot behind it. This has been very, very poor by Wednesday. Charlton are showing how good of a team they are. Fair play for Charlton. They've done the homework. Get the ball into the box. See if you can get a header. Get us on the break. We keep passing it around at the back. They've worked that out quickly. So immediately they've gone, right, we'll hurry. The front three go, hurry them to make a mistake. And it's working. It's working. Wake up. Wake up. And you can't, people go, oh, it's hot and stuff like that. They're hot. Both sets of players are still doing the same thing. Wake up, Wednesday. That was a really poor first half. We're going to have this thing again, aren't we? Where we either have one really good first half and a really good second half because we've been bollocked, or we're going to have two crap halves because they're just not there. Wake up. Really poor half, that. Really hard to watch. Came out a little bit better in the second half, but the second half was all about the substitutions. The substitutions are what completely changed this game. Really was. Bringing on Bayer was better. Looked a lot better. Backinson coming on as well. It was all about substitution for me. Really was. We played a lot better as soon as the subs were on. And it's one of those things, when change it like he did, it made sense. The stuff worked. They really did. We brought Patterson on for Gregory. Backinson came on. Byers came on. Deli Basharu and Folks came off. And it just made sense. It made a lot of sense. But a lot more better in the midfield then. Really looked better going forward. Had a good chance going forward. Playing better with the ball. We got forward better. We're still making silly little mistakes near the back. And we were lucky at times. Then we bring on James as well. James was a really good sub to bring on. Looked better, but we weren't convincing, let's be honest. But we do make it 1-0. And it's a fantastic ball in by Windass. Windass is not a striker. He's an attacking mid. Plays in behind. He's a much better player. He can see the ball better. He can see the pitch. He's better in that role. Play him there. Get some attacking players in so he can support them. That's what he's better at. Great ball in it. It's a great header by Backinson. Just finds the base to make it 1-0. And it's a really good bell. And after that, we look a lot better. Kept on going forward. Gregory had a chance. Windass had a chance. We woke up in that last little bit when we changed it. Once the sub changed, different game. You bring Vokes off, put Byers in that role, it changes it. So had a really good game as well. Could have had a couple himself. Looked very good. Windass had one where he probably might have buried last season. Really good to see us playing some really good football. And it's just one of those things. The more you see us play like that, the better it is. Byers have got to start next game. I would say start so and find a way of putting Windass into an attacking midfield role with Gregory and so against Peterborough or something of that nature. But we won ugly. We were rubbish in that first half. Absolutely rubbish. Woeful. Wasn't a good first half. Second half, up until the substitutions, we weren't great. The substitution came on and it changes it. Yes, there are bits that change it in the back that need to be worked on, and it will be. And it just shows you how much we're lacking. We're needing more attacking options as well. That's what it showed me as well. We need more attacking options going forward. It's a win. Charlton fans will feel very unlucky in this game because they outplayed us for most of the game. To be fair, they played some really good stuff. Some dodgy little bits of defending at the back that still need to be worked on. Not giving Hennigan the ball to play out from the back. That's not what he's good at. He's good at clearing it. They're playing from the back with Gary at times as well. Stockdale is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, but it's still not there. The trust faith is still not there for me. But it's a 1-0 win. You take that. I think we are second in the league, but it doesn't matter. It's only August. I don't bother with tables until about Christmas time. But we won one. We won one that we probably one that we shouldn't have won. Let's be honest with you. From the first until the substitutions, they were all over us. So it's a 1-0 win. We'll take that going into Peterborough game. But really good game in terms of getting the win. But there's lots of improvement that does need to be made.